Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have two makeup tutorials for you guys. I'm going to be showing you how to go from a daytime look to a nighttime look using only Sugar Cosmetics. So this is a full face of Sugar Cosmetics makeup tutorial. So first of all, I am prepping my face using their smoothing primer, and this definitely blurs out any textures or pores that you have on your skin. It feels very smooth and kind of slippery. Absolutely enjoying it right now. Next, for my base, I'm using this Power Clay BB Cushion Foundation by Sugar, and the shade I'm using here is in Galao, but somehow I feel like the shade is a bit too yellow, and it is also one shade darker than my skin. As you can see, it gives me pretty good coverage. It's a kind of a full coverage, but it does oxidize on me, so I would suggest you guys to go for one shade lighter in case you're planning on buying this. Next, to highlight the center of my face, I'm using their Magic Wand Waterproof Concealer, and as you can see, the shade is super bright and it has very strong yellow undertones to it, so it kind of nicely brightens up my under eyes. And also this concealer blends out really well. It's very blendable. So I'm going to set that concealer and bake my under eye using their translucent setting powder, which feels like it's very finely milled, and it does an excellent job in setting my under eye area. And I'm going to be setting the rest of my face using their Dream Cover Mattifying Compact in the shade number 15 Cappucino, and that matches my skin tone perfectly, so I like to set the rest of my face using this compact. Moving on to the eyes, as you can see, I have already done my eyebrows. Now it's time for eyeshadow, and I'm taking this palette in the shade 04 Fetish. Taking this matte peach toned color, I'm going to apply that all over my eyelids. And as you can see, I'm using a fluffy blending brush because I want a very soft wash of color all over my eyelids, and I'm kind of nicely blending that out up to my crease area. Taking the third shade from this palette, I'm using my fingers because I find that fingers work best with shimmer eyeshadows, and I'm just applying that to my eyelids and nicely intensifying it. I just wanted a very soft smudged out kind of a liner look for this. So I'm using my eyeshadow quad in the shade Diamonds, and I'm taking this dark gray shadow and just slightly smudging that over my lash line. Next, I'm taking the previous peach toned color and blending that over my lower lash line as well. To finish off the look, I'm using their Lash Mob Limitless Mascara and coating both my upper as well as my lower lashes. Now, to add some structure and dimension to the face, I'm using my all-time favorite contour and highlight palette by Sugar. This is in the shade number 1 Subtle Summit. Whenever I'm traveling, I always carry this with me because it's super handy, it's super lightweight, and the colors, they really match my skin. So yeah, I'm just contouring the sides of my face, and as you can see, I'm using this very thin fan brush to contour the sides of my nose. And I'm also using the blush to add some color to the apples of my cheeks. And then taking the same fan brush, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the bridge of my nose and also the top of my lips. And as you can see, this highlighter is so beautiful. It's super blinding. So I'm also using that on the inner corners of my eyes. Now, to finish off my daytime look, I am using the Click Me Up Velvet Lipstick in the shade Foxy Fawn, and this is such a beautiful peachy toned terracotta shade. Absolutely loving it right now. Lastly, finishing up by setting all of that makeup with this setting mist, and that is my simple soft daytime look. To turn this look into a very vampy sort of nighttime makeup look, I'm just going to take the Sugar Gel Liner in the shade Roadhouse Blues, and I'm going to wing out my liner. I'm going to do a very exaggerated liner look, and then you also want to intensify the eyeshadows. So I'm just taking this dark reddish brown shade and intensifying my outer V area and blending it into the crease slightly. Taking this darker mauve shade from the palette, I'm darkening out the outer V area even more. And then I'm also going to go ahead and touch up on the shimmer shadow. Now to add more drama to the eyes, I'm using dramatic false eyelashes, and I'm also adding a double coat of mascara to my lower lashes, and this is really going to open up your eyes. Now for the lips, I wanted something very Christmassy and something that would fit the holiday season, so I went ahead and used my Smudge Me Not liquid lipstick in the shade Carmine Shine. This is a metallic lip shade and the color is so beautiful, but I find it a bit hard to work with. Like, it gets a bit too drying in a while and it kind of ends up cracking up on the lips. So I went ahead and switched up my lipstick and I applied my all-time favorite formula from Sugar. This is the Matte as Hell Crayon lipstick in the shade Cherry Darling, and as you can see, this looks really pretty as well. I'm also touching up on the highlighter because during the evening the indoor lighting is very kind on your makeup, so you can go ahead and really intensify that highlight. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like it and share it with your friends, and I would also be very happy if you subscribed to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video.